comes the man, hot damn.
What's up, dancers? This is Jam, and I'm back with another hip-hop dance tutorial. And in this video, I'm gonna teach you how to be more confident in your freestyle with using only your groove. Now, the more comfortable and confident you are with your groove, the easier it will be to become more advanced once you start adding in other elements of dance. All right, so the first thing is really understanding the rock and the bounce. Now, these two things are the foundation of hip hop dance and are also really important when you're doing any other street dance style. But specifically for hip hop, it's founded in the rock and the bounce. So to just give you a little brief overview about the rock and the bounce, which if you want a more in-depth tutorial, you can click that link right up there. So with our rock, we're really focusing on the core of the body, rocking back and forth. It's always a back and forth motion, right? So I can rock in different directions. So if let's say I start back, I can go back, 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 like this. I can also go forward, forward, like that. And I also can go side to side, sides, okay? As well as creating any combination of these things, right? So if I go back, I can also go side and back at the same time. I can go front and side at the same time, right? As many different ways that I can think about moving my torso is how I can create different variations of my rock. Now, the bounce is simple. There's a few different types of bounces we can do. We can stay grounded and we can bounce down. We can bounce up like this. And we can also bounce on our toes, kind of like a boxer bounce, okay? Now, you can combine the rock, any type of rock, with any type of bounce to create different ways of finding a groove. So a way that you can start exploring with your rocks and your bounces and getting a little bit creative is the first thing is just pick a rock or a bounce that you want to play with, right? So let's say I start with my back rock, right? So this is what I want to go with. Now, as I'm doing this, I keep this going and all I do is see how many different ways that I can add something into it to make it feel a little different, but I'm still keeping the back, right? So I have this, maybe I have this, I can do it like this, right? I can do something like this. I can start adding in my hands, and my hands can change the feel of it, right? Ooh, right? So there's a lot of different ways that you can just start adding elements to your rock or your bounce and start finding different variations. That's gonna help expand your groove. Okay, now moving on to the second principle, which is timing. Timing is really, really important to understanding the groove, how it fits in the music, and knowing when to sit in a groove and switch up the groove. These two things can be a little bit confusing sometimes if you're newer to this kind of style and just like really focusing on your groove, is knowing when to switch between grooves, okay? So I have a very simple drill that you can practice with this, and I call it, you can call it the Rubik's drill or the 4-4. I just call it 4-4 drill, right? So the 4-4 drill is very simple. You're splitting up an 8 count into 4 and 4, right? For the first 4, you do one groove. For the second 4, you do a different groove, okay? It's very simple. This is just a framework that you can use to explore and practice grooving, just practicing your groove, finding variations, right? So how this would look, again, say I take my back rock, okay? So I'm gonna do a basic back rock for 4. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now on the next 4, switching on the 5 or switching on the 1, right? I'm going to add an element or switch it up, but I'm gonna stay within that feeling, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah? Then after that, then I can go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and find a different one. 6, 7, 8, okay? So you sit in one groove for 4, you switch it up for 4. You can do this with the same groove, like the same type of rock or bounce, or you can maybe try going to different rocks. So if I go back for 1, 7, 8, and then I go forward, forward. I can go side, 2, 3, 4, then back, 6, 7, 8, okay? So playing with transitioning between each groove, that's gonna help you understand how to connect them when you're freestyling, okay? All right, so moving on to the last principle This is going to be adding variations, okay? So I touched on this a little bit in the first one when I was talking about when you're rocking, right? So you can have the same rock and then you can add something in it to create a variation, right? Or it can create a different groove. But now we're gonna let's say we take the same groove, now we're gonna add different types of principles to it to create variations, okay? Some of the things that we're gonna add is repetition, okay? So repetition looks like this. And let's say I go 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, 6, 7, 8, then 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So I'm just repeating the same move over and over to create a different feeling. Another one that you can add is just different rhythmic timings, okay? So let's say I take my back rock and I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I wanna go 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah? So now I add just a different type of rhythm to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, ha, 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 ha. See, I can create different rhythms. I can use my mouth to help me, and that's gonna add a little bit more variation. Now the last one is changing up the speed, right? So we can also stop in the middle of it, we can speed things up, and we can also slow things down. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, stop, boom, ta, ta, right? Now I have this pause, kind of create some separation, and then I can drop back into something else, right? Or I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, ha, 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 ha. Right now I just speed it up a little bit. So depending on where you are in the music, what you're listening to, you can get creative and play with the different type of speeds that you can add and expand it even more, yeah? Now if you want to take this training to another level, I just put out a brand new full-length class in my membership here on YouTube. This class, I'm gonna walk you through different drills and different ideas to help you practice these concepts, okay? So if that interests you, feel free to click that join button down below to join my membership. You also get access to all of the other classes that I have available. You also get video feedback once a month from me to give you some personal critiques that I can help you on your dance journey. Now I hope this video has helped you, and if it has in any way, go ahead and click that like button for me, and I would love to know what you're working on in your dance right now. So go ahead and drop a comment. Let me know what your goals are for 2026. Now don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.